So next up, we've got Samantha Billingham. Do you want to join us, Samantha, while I introduce you? Samantha is a passionate advocate for domestic abuse survivors. She brings professional insight and personal work experience to her work. I think it's really poignant. I think we had a day yesterday that was, you'll probably introduce that, will you? Over to you, Samantha. Can we give Samantha a warm welcome now?
Well, how amazing is this? I'm not going to tell you where my mic is clicked to. I just hope it doesn't fall off while I'm talking, because that would be really embarrassing. So, to be in a room full of people who are welcoming, who listen, who learn, who lead and who volunteer is a privilege. To be amongst those who give their time, kindness and heart. To be amongst those who are constant present, fighting against hopelessness, giving their time, building a community on compassion and lived experience around taboo issues like dementia, making people feel valued, teams showing people what welcome really looks like is a privilege. One person at a time helping change people's stories. Being in a room full of people who listen in a way that only a few can because they've walked a similar path is a privilege. People in this room teach us every day that listening is an act of courage, showing that when we truly listen, we help others believe in themselves. People in this room are teaching us to challenge stigma and share learning. Basically, everyone in this room is blooming amazing, with one thing in common. We're all using our insight of our experience to motivate change. I'm Sam Billingham, a survivor of domestic abuse. I've been beaten, hit, punched, slapped and strangled. I've been controlled, timed when I went to the toilet, not even allowed to have a bath alone, and only allowed to go shopping alone, but then bombarded with calls, text messages and voicemails, demanding to know where I am and who I'm with. He locked me in the flat and threw my mobile phone out the 7th floor window. When I got free 2 days later, I went to my workplace where I made my domestic abuse disclosure. His response? He threw his arms up in the air and said, "I'm not interested." I was instantly dismissed, sacked from a job as a legal secretary that I loved. Little did we know that the control increased and so did the abuse and the violence. He split my lip open in 2006 as I held our 10-month-old daughter in my arms, and I knew in that moment that things had to change. I knew he wouldn't change, so I was the one who had to make that change. I put my daughter in her pram, told him I was going shopping, but secretly I went to the local police station and made my final statement. I was absolutely petrified. I'd been with this perpetrator for almost 3 years, existing, walking on eggshells, not knowing when I was going to wake up. In 2009, I set up an online support group called SODA, which stands for Survivors of Domestic Abuse, which is an online support group for men and women to come together without judgment. And 18 months ago, I set up my own business called Stronger Beginnings to deliver bespoke training packages to businesses to enhance their understanding of coercive control and its impact. Like everyone in this room, I'm using the insight of my lived experience to motivate change, because together we are stronger. My presentation and my speech is very short and sweet, a lot like me, so thank you. Thank you.